The biggest criticism of LeBron James has always been that he packs his team, which, because he's always packed his team. Because he's chasing this imaginary Michael Jordan ghost, would he need to let go?
They're saying he isn't trying to win another championship. You hear people ask, why would he need to chase anything? After all, he already has 4 titles. They claim there's nothing left for him to prove and that he isn't pursuing anyone's legacy. But that argument doesn't hold up. It's simply not true.
If he goes to Philly, people gonna say he's ring chasing to catch Mike.
Well, obviously. You don't really have any ties to Philadelphia or Golden State, do you? Then, moments later, the breaking news hit: LeBron James is taking his talents to Philadelphia. The reaction from many fans was simple: coward. Over the past month, no NBA storyline has generated more attention than the non-stop speculation surrounding LeBron James' future. Every single day brought fresh rumors, new reports, and endless debate about where he might end up. Several teams consistently appeared in the conversation. In no particular order, there were the Golden State Warriors with Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, a possible return to Cleveland for a full-circle ending, the Miami Heat, and the surprise contender, the Philadelphia 76ers. Out of those destinations, Cleveland always seemed like the most believable option. It offered LeBron a competitive roster while also creating a compelling storyline of returning to the city where he delivered a championship. Philadelphia, however, never felt like a natural fit. LeBron has no meaningful connection to the franchise, its coaching staff, or the players. On top of that, after adding Jaylen Brown alongside Tyrese Maxey and rookie VJ Edgecombe, the Sixers already looked loaded with talent. Even without LeBron, and even if Joel Embiid missed time, the roster still projected as one of the strongest in the Eastern Conference. Jaylen Brown was coming off the best season of his career with a second-team All-NBA selection. Tyrese Maxey earned third-team All-NBA honors after another elite scoring season, and Embiid remained one of the league's most dominant players despite appearing in fewer than 40 games. Then there's VJ Edgecombe, the exciting rookie viewed by many as a future star. With that core already in place, Philadelphia entered the season with legitimate championship aspirations before LeBron was ever part of the picture. And that's the key point. The 76ers were already built to compete for a title. If LeBron were to join an established contender like that, many critics would immediately label it another example of ring chasing. For those who have followed his career,
I don't believe I've played for a super team.
I mean, we were a super team. And we were a team that was expected to go to the finals, expected to have the potential to win a championship.
I don't believe in that.
Okay.
I believe we're a super team here.
One pattern has defined LeBron's career more than anything else. He hasn't just played with all-stars, he's consistently teamed up with multiple superstars. Even in his first Cleveland stint, he had all-star teammates in Miami. He joined forces with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. Back in Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love formed another big three. In Los Angeles, Anthony Davis became his co-star, followed later by Luka Doncic. Now, Philadelphia offers another loaded roster. Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, and rising rookie VJ Edgecombe create another talented group. Across his career, LeBron has played alongside an extraordinary number of all-stars. The list becomes even longer if former stars like Dwight Howard, Ray Allen, Rajon Rondo, and Russell Westbrook are included. Critics argue that no other all-time great has consistently had this much star power around him. They compare it with Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. Jordan mainly had Scottie Pippen. Kobe's biggest partner was Shaquille O'Neal. LeBron's list of elite teammates stretches much further. Some even rank him first all-time in superstar support, with Kevin Durant close behind. A move to Philadelphia would only strengthen that argument. Despite all that talent, LeBron still owns 4 championships. Critics question whether that's enough for someone in the GOAT conversation. His supporters often say championships aren't everything. Yet his career decisions suggest winning more rings still matters. Many believe Michael Jordan remains the benchmark he's trying to surpass. Joining an already stacked Philadelphia team would fuel even more criticism. On that roster, LeBron likely wouldn't be the primary scoring option. The expectations would be simple: win the championship or be judged a failure. Other destinations offered stronger storylines with less backlash. Cleveland represented a homecoming, while Golden State and Miami each had different narratives. Philadelphia, however, would be viewed by many as the clearest example of joining an established contender. For critics, that would further separate LeBron's legacy from Michael Jordan's approach to building one.
Why is ring culture so much more prevalent in the NBA than in other sports?
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's discussed so much in our sport and why it's the A-all, B-all of everything.
Not one, not two, not three. Those old championship promises are being brought up once again. Attention then shifted to LeBron's series of tweets about joining Philadelphia. Critics argued the posts were filled with contradictions. He began by saying he thought he was finished when the season ended, but many point out that retirement rumors have followed him for years without becoming reality. Another tweet claimed he had been completely honest all along. Skeptics question that statement. Arguing actions matter more than words, LeBron also insisted his decision wasn't about money or family. Instead, he said his goal was simply to compete and win. Critics interpreted that as another way of saying he was chasing another championship. The biggest talking point came when he suggested he could push Philadelphia over the top. That immediately raised expectations around the team that if they don't win a title soon, the pressure will fall heavily on LeBron. It's a huge gamble with very little room for error. Rich Paul later defended LeBron's decision publicly. He argued that LeBron already has 4 championships. According to him, there's nothing left for LeBron to chase. Critics strongly disagree with that explanation. They believe LeBron's career moves tell a different story. His decisions suggest winning more championships still matters. Many see Michael Jordan as the standard he's still trying to reach. If rings truly didn't matter, critics argue, this move wouldn't have happened. Philadelphia already had a roster capable of competing for a title. Joining that team only adds to the perception of ring chasing that LeBron's supporters often say championships are team accomplishments. Yet those same titles are frequently used to strengthen his GOAT case. That contradiction continues to fuel debate among NBA fans. Supporters and critics interpret the same decision in completely different ways. As a result, the conversation around LeBron's legacy shows no signs of slowing down. Whether this gamble succeeds or fails, it will become another major chapter in his career story.
Teams win championships, and it's never always teams always win championships.
That one right there made me the greatest player of all time.
I don't lose sleep over that. Like, fuck, how did me and Luka lose?
No.
Well, yeah. There's 8 other guys on the floor.
That one right there made you the greatest player of all time.
Critics argue that LeBron has repeatedly contradicted himself throughout his career. They also point to a long history of joining star-studded teams. In 2010, Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh were among the NBA's top scorers. That Miami roster featured 2 established superstars alongside LeBron. In Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love formed another big 3. Kevin Love ranked among the league's leading scorers, while Kyrie was also an elite offensive player. Now, Philadelphia presents another roster loaded with talent. Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey, and Joel Embiid have all performed at an all-NBA level. Supporters see it as joining a contender. Critics see it as another example of adding to an already stacked team. They argue no superstar has consistently played with as much elite talent across multiple franchises. The debate isn't about one great teammate, it's about multiple big threes over the course of an entire career. That's why comparisons with Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant continue. For many critics, choosing Philadelphia only adds more fuel to those debates. Whether that criticism is fair or not, the discussion surrounding LeBron's legacy continues to grow. Every career move now becomes part of the GOAT conversation. Time will ultimately decide how this decision is remembered. Until then, the debate is far from over. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.